Alright, so we are doing 5C day 2 now. So kind of building on what we did yesterday. It's a little bit more difficult, a little bit more involved, but still working with real world scenarios. So learning goal is going to be the same as yesterday. Given a real world situation, I can determine the correct equation or inequality. Alright, so first example, Mr. Higgins is deciding where to open a new CrossFit location. If he chooses location A, he will pay $15.90 per month in rent and will charge $33 per client. If he chooses B, he will pay $1,800 per month in rent and will charge $65 per client. So we need to define a variable and create an equation which shows how many clients he would have to give in 1 month to make the same revenue at either location. So when you have a situation like this, first we need to figure out what the X is going to be, and that's going to be the number of clients. Alright, and next we're just going to set up two separate equations. So we know that at one location it's 33 per client, so we write it as 33x, and then we need to include the rent, which is $15.90, and we're subtracting that because that's money that's going out, not coming in. We want the money that's coming in to be the same. Okay, so we set that equal to, and then do the same thing at the other location. So 65x, because that's the revenue per client at location B, minus the rent there, which is $1,900. And that's it. That's all you have to do to set this up, is get the variable with the matching rent. Make sure you subtract the rent, not add it. So it's important to remember this, because what we're trying to figure out is our profit at either company after paying our expenses, which is in this case just the rent, just the space. Alright, so after we bill our clients, get paid, and then pay our bills, how do we determine what amount of clients are going to cause our profit to be equal? Alright, next example. A small coffee company spends $1,540 per day on business expenses plus 25 cents per cup of coffee they make. So that's what they are spending. They charge $3 for each cup of coffee they produce. So we need to again define a variable and determine the model that expresses how many cups of coffee the company must sell in one day in order to make a profit. So now we want to make a profit. So that means any amount above our expenses is going to be considered profit. Our variable is going to be the cost of 1 cup of coffee. I shouldn't say the cost so much as it's the number of cups of coffee. Let's change that. Number of cups of coffee. Alright, so the cost must be less than the revenue. Alright, so next, this is what the consumer pays, which is $3 per cup of coffee, and our expenses are 25 cents per cup of coffee, plus the fixed business expenses, which is the $15.40 per day that they spend on business. So we need this to be greater than this. So we do that by setting up as the amount that we charge, X, and then 0.25x. So same variable. So this and this have to be the same. It doesn't matter if you choose Y or X or C or whatever. They need to be the same variable. And then just add in your expenses and make sure that this is less than this, because remember, anything, if this amount's greater, that means money in your pocket. So money, money, money. Anything over on this side, you're going bankrupt, you got empty pockets. That's it for 5C day 2. One little target left, 2 little videos for this semester, and that's it.